Hi there again, YouTube. I'm here today to do a review on a small boat that I've seen in Walmart. It's only $10. It's a little RC boat. I've only seen one other one like this on YouTube, and it has different branding. It's like a white package and has a very, very large controller, almost the size of the whole box. This looks very awkward and out of place. There was 3 different types of these boats, and there are the 3 right there. I stood in the store and just kind of toss up. I like this one, is cool. It looks more like a cruiser. This one right here is more for speed. If you look up their designs, a catamaran is more for speed. Hopefully. They might all do the same speed, I'm not sure. And this green one was really cool looking. They might all look like different sizes, but if you measure them from back to front, they are all the same length. This one looks shorter, but then you add in the fake motor on the back, and it's the same length. Comes with a little controller there. One's 49 megahertz or 27, so you can run 2 different boats. Not sure if they're prioritized to the color of the boat or what they are. And right here it says 2.4 volt lithium rechargeable. Now I don't know about that, because lithium ions are rated at 3 volts. No matter what, they're 3 volts. 2 of them together are 6 volts regardless. This is no way this is this right here. I may open it up later and find out what's in it. But it would be 3 volts, not 2.4. I'm not sure why they say that. 25-foot range. 2 different frequencies. That's the 27 and the 49. Forward, reverse, left and right. Basic controls. So, I really believe this boat, since it says 2.4, has 2 1.2 nickel metal hydride batteries in it. That would make more sense. And if that is so, to give this little boat more speed, I've got a lithium ion or a lithium polymer to pop in this thing, if I can figure out how to get it apart without breaking it. And then there is screws and stuff on the bottom of this boat. When you take it out, which I took it out of Walmart and looked underneath it, there's screws. Charging port on the top, right there, and there's Phillips screws on the bottom. I'm gonna pause it for a second and open it up because I don't have 10 hands, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's out of the box. Wow, autofocus is bad. Okay, it's out of the box. This is what it comes with. Little owner's manual. Pages 6 and up. Let's see if we can get this thing open. Simple explanation of how things work. You can see it takes 4 AA batteries to charge it up. If you look at that, 2.4 volt, 50 milliamp, rechargeable lithium ion. That's not true. That means there's 2 little baby batteries in here. They're nickel metal hydride. There's no way that this is possible unless they have a step down unit. There's no cautions. It says lithium ion. I think that's false advertisement, but we'll find out, because it wouldn't be using the controller to charge lithium ion anyway. It'd have to have a special charger, probably more than likely a USB. And it looks like a turbo button on the top of there. Hopefully it is. Let's see. I see a little button up there. Or maybe that's the charge button. We're gonna find out. Yeah. Charge is 6 to 8 minutes. There's the control features. Where is that button? Oh, it will not activate until it's in the water. Look at that. All this information. And it tells you nothing about that button. No turbo, nothing. It's probably not going to tell you about that. Dual propellers on all these boats, even though it looks like it has one back there. Alright, that's the basics of the controls. That's what the boat looks like. I'm going to take it out of its packaging and show you. Okay, here's the boat itself out of its packaging. I still do not know what that button is. It feels like a falsified button, like it does nothing. They probably meant for it to be a turbo and did not include it. Let's see if we can pop that open right there. There's the charge port. It's a little JST connector. And it goes right down into the top of here. Charge up. Can't get it wrong because the way JST is, it's grooved a certain way to plug it up. And here's the bottom of the boat. Huh. I figured it'd be a little bit smoother than that. This boat probably would be a little faster if it had all these little holes plugged off. And it's strange that there's a hole right there. Like water could get into this thing. It doesn't make no sense. I don't know why that's there. Maybe it's for the sensor. It's got to have water inside of it to even sense. There's 3 holes in it actually. I don't really get that. No. There's the sensor right there. So, first thing I'm going to do is put some clear tape over them holes. So I don't want it to sink. And little propellers. I'm going to find out if this thing holds water and dump it back out. If it does, I'm putting something over them holes. But you can take it apart. Looks like you can service the motors, get the hairs out and whatever. This probably the board and everything's sealed right here. But, I'm going to charge it up and I'll show you a video of it running probably in the bathtub or maybe my pond out here. I'll get right back to you. Okay, I got a short video of it running. It's charged up. Pull that plug out. I don't worry about putting it back in. This thing will only run when it sits in the water. And I didn't feel like going to the pond, so we're going to put it in my jacuzzi. It's empty because winter time. It's going to be kind of hard to do holding this phone at the same time. Try to do it with one hand. Let's see. Whoop. Drop that in the water there. Okay. Hit backwards. Seems to make a lot of bubbles when going forward only. Seems to cruise a lot better on turning. Goes a lot faster when you're turning. A lot of cavitation there whenever you're just giving it gas. Backwards it don't do it, but the problem there when it does that is because the way they have the props turning, it turns the chop up. If you can see that, it'll be on the outsides. The chop will, the chops, well actually the chop is thrown out to the outside really hard, so it causes a lot of bubbles. But it's not too slow for a small boat. For $10, it's worth it. Just to have fun, play around with. And I tried to put some little mods on here a while ago before I tested it out here earlier. See if it would stop that cavitation. But I couldn't get it to stop. And if you're having a hard time trying to get it to go straight in the back, this piece does move left and right to act as a way of straightening the boat's turns, or straightening the boat's path going straight. Sometimes it will do this or that. And those little holes that were in the bottom, yes, they do get water in it. And it does lean over to one side more than the other if it gets more water in it. But I'll get back to y'all in the second video. I'm going to take this thing apart and we're going to see what kind of battery is really in it. And maybe go lithium polymer to because I know there's not a lithium ion in here for sure. This thing would be flying. But thanks for watching.